Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I have just come home from the New Year's celebration, but you will get this video in a few days. This is going to be my goals video for 2024. And yeah, let's just go through the list. I have my bullet journal here. This is how this page looks like. So we have some goals, some rewards, and so on. So let's see what I want to do this year. So I think the biggest goal this year will be to finish 20 eyeshadows. They can be within palettes, they can be singles, they could be liquid, but I doubt that will be the case. This is a huge undertaking for me because last year I actually only finished 3 shades, and the year before that I only finished 1 shade. So will I be able to do this? I don't know, but my Pan That palette is actually 16 shades. And I think I will start working on, last year's Pan That palette, the e.l.f. palette as well, that I only hit pan on, but I have a few shades that are pretty close to be finished as well. So I think I will, try to grab some shades there that I can work very easily, maybe in my brows, or, one of those beige shades that are so easy to use. So maybe I can do that. That is, I think, my biggest goal. If I can finish even more, that would be great. I have my Pan That huge palette as well that I, want to finish eventually. So if I can finish a few shades from there this year, that would be awesome. So that was my first goal. My second goal will be to lower my inventory so that we are below 1,200 items until next year. Right now, we're at 1,222 items. So I only need to go down by 23 items this year. I will probably do more, maybe, I hope so. I have a little bit of a new system for my beauty balance or makeup rehab or whatever you want to call it. And I don't know, I feel like this year is a little bit of a play year when it comes to makeup, and a little bit of like a challenge when it comes to the other categories. I want to finish bigger items. I want to finish sets. And when it comes to makeup, I want to finish things within palettes, So I don't think I will have as many empties. I will try to lower my spending, lower the amount of things that come into my collection. But, I'll go through all of that in my beauty balance or makeup rehab or whatever you want to call that. So my goal last year was to go down by 100 items. I actually went down by 184 items. And that is why I'm so close to the 1,200 items that was actually the goal for this year. But I think that's good. Like I said, I want to finish things within palettes and stuff. So yeah. We'll just see. But I think I can definitely do that. Just like last year and the year before that, I want to finish something within each and every category. I want to finish one blush, one highlighter, one, shampoo, one conditioner, a hair treatment, a nail polish, all of that. I think it's going to be a little bit harder this year. I'm not very close to finishing anything in some categories, like lip pencils. I have a lot of lip pencils now. I want to play around with them, but also most of them are wooden pencils, so they take a long time to finish. So the question is if I can actually do that. Let's see. This year I want to play around with eyeshadow and make different kinds of looks, and I want to take pictures, more pictures than I did last year, because I didn't really take a lot of pictures until the end of the year. Maybe I did in the beginning and then at the end or something. I have posted a video with all of my looks at Christmas Day, so be sure to check that out if you want some eye look inspirations. But yeah, this year I really want to focus on actually taking pictures and making different kinds of looks. And I think I will be able to do that with both my Pan That huge palette, Pan That palette. I will have Level Up. Actually, this year I have gone down in the number of projects I'm doing, but the projects I'm doing are pretty big and they are kind of competing with each other. But I love eyeshadow projects and yeah, the other projects that I'm starting as well. So I will not post as many videos. I will not be entering as many projects this year. I think this year, instead of doing it every other day, I'm doing it twice a week. I think it's Tuesday and Friday. I think. So yeah, that's when you can expect my videos. The last goal I have is a little bit more loose, I would say, and that is to keep up the pan in every palette. Now I have 15 new palettes since I actually hit pan in every palette the first time. Then I got the 15 palettes and now I have 15 palettes to hit pan on. Well, maybe I have hit pan on some of them already, but anyway, I want to keep up the pan in every palette, or, you know, work towards it at least and have that in mind, because I don't want my palettes to go untouched. I also have rewards for some goals. So since I want to lower my inventory number, like at some point I want to have under 1,000 products, because saying I have 1,000 products, it just feels a little bit, I feel like a hoarder, even if I use a lot of the things. You know, I use makeup a lot more than I use my craft stash at the moment. So, you know, it's a hobby, but still, it feels weird to say I have more than 1,000 beauty products. It's not only makeup, it's like in all of those bigger categories: hair care, skincare, makeup, bath products and body products, and fragrances. Eventually I want to go under 1,000 products. But for now, I'm going to reward myself when I go under 1,200 items, when I go under 1,100 products, and when I go under 1,000 products. That is like my long-term goal and like my bite-sized goals, let's say. I also have a long-term goal, and I'm going to mention it here. It's not what I'm going to work towards this year, I think, but I want to do a no pan left behind in all of my palettes. I want to know that I've used every shade in every palette that I have. That is like a long-term goal. Like I said, nothing I'm going to worry about this year, but if I can start it this year, it won't be as daunting when I actually set it as a real goal maybe next year. And the last reward I have is for when I have made 50 different looks and taken pictures of them. And so far I have written down some rewards, and whenever I meet one of these last goals, I will be able to pick from one of them if I want to. I can also wait with it, and I can add to the list and all of that. But right now on my wish list, I have brushes from Hiccup. That would be amazing to try them out. I would also like the I Need a Nude palette from Natasha Denona, and also the Retro palette from Natasha Denona. So those are the three things that I have my eye on that are a little bit more expensive. I just don't want to buy it straight away and just buy it just because. Also, I feel like the Natasha Denona palettes I want to wait with for a little while, so maybe I would have those as prizes for, you know, one of the harder goals, because I have heard that they are very creamy, very buttery, and the formula does change after maybe 2 years. It will be a lot drier and stuff, because of course the moisture will have gone out of it and it will have dried up a bit. And so when I actually buy one of these, I want to have time to play around with it, and that is not now. I have so much to play around with. I have so many new palettes and all of that, so I didn't really want to buy them at this moment, which is why I have set them up as rewards for reaching, you know, those harder goals. So I think that was it for today. Let me know what your goals for 2024 are. It would be lovely to hear from you. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and that I'll see you in the next one. Of course, subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video if you liked it, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Have a great evening. Bye.